I was really curious, one of the collaborators in the album is with Babyface. So, who's here? Yeah! Babyface. So I thought it's interesting, how do you write for someone like that, who has his own identity, or his own force in his own right? So how was that working with him? He can jump in if he wants to.
Yeah, you want to jump in?
I'll let you talk first.
All right, I'll just say that you never write for someone.
Right.
We think of it like writing with them. So, it's just a collaboration, it's just open. It's just music, it's that easy. That's the way I look at it.
What do you say?
Okay. Man, it was hard working with that. No, the collaborating was actually, it was very simple, and it was very just, it was very natural. I think the thing for myself was trying to be an artist and not be the producer, and just kind of go in there open mind, because the hardest thing for me is for someone to be telling, no, you need to do it this way, do it that way. And it wasn't quite that way. We were just kind of, it just kind of happened natural. So, because when I get behind the mic and somebody's telling me, you should try it this way, and I'm in my head, but I know what way I should do it. But it worked out that it just all kind of came natural. And it was a fun process. We probably should have done a lot more. We just never got back to it, but it was a very natural kind of thing that happened with us. And I think that's what happens when you have producers, writers, artists that get in a room that respect each other, and there's no such thing as an ego. It's just like, hey, you bad, I think I'm bad. Let's try to do this thing. So they are, I'll just say this, and I'll close with this. When LA and I were coming up in this business, we wanted to be Jimmy and Terry. That's how we ended up with LA and Babyface. We got to have a name. We were so excited. I remember the first time we got on a plane to go, we were with the deal on tour, and we got on a plane to go produce somebody, and we looked at each other, we said, we Jimmy and Terry. And then the first time I think we actually saw them in person, we saw them, there used to be a club called Carlos and Charles.
Carlos and Charles, oh yeah, on Sunset.
And we saw them across the way. I said, oh my God, it's Jimmy and Terry. Should we say something? I ain't gonna say that. And I think LA went up there and we just told them that we were fans then. And they were so cool, to us. Introduced us to Clarence Avant. And that's what, that's the kind of people that they are. Because you understand that in this business, many times people don't help each other. And especially other writers and producers, people that are doing the same thing. But they were like, let me give you a hand. We love that you're doing it, and welcome to the business. So much love to you guys for that.
I'm curious, you recorded tracks since '85 for this project. Did you go in and update the sound? How did these tracks sound? How do you work that whole aspect?
Well, that's the interesting thing about it. I think we always feel it's not when the song is started, it's when it's finished. And we never felt like the songs were finished. We just kind of got the ideas started, planted the seeds, if you will. And finishing it now and being able to utilize the technology of today to really finish the songs the way that they should be finished, I think was really the challenge, and also the kind of impetus, if you will, of us doing it now. Also because, like I say, the technology, and what you'll hear today is what we basically are mixing the music in what's called 11:1, which is like, in a movie theater. But we thought it was interesting to apply it to music, because music should hit you and make you have certain feelings, and so the ability to have the technology to do that nowadays, which we didn't have, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. One of the things about music is that if you think about the other technologies, particularly, televisions, for instance, is a good one we always think of. You went from, black and white fuzzy TV to color TVs to plasma TVs, whatever, 4K, now 8K, we were just talking about the other day. Music actually went the other way. We went from listening on great systems on vinyl and we went to earbuds and MP3s.
There's people now who can only hear high end. They don't even know what any sounds like.
Right. So we think that the ability to give music the way that we're hearing it in our studio, if we can do that and enhance the listening experience, we think it's a richer experience. But we also think what it does is it puts the value back in music, because I think music has maybe lost value. Some of that is credits, because you don't read all the people that it takes to get something done. But we have, Grant Biles is here, who's our mix engineer, and Rory Kaplan is here, who we've been involved with for a long time. The Avila brothers are here. I think we signed them when 16, 17 years old, I want to say, back in the day. 13 and 14. Oh my God. But it takes a team of people to get it done, and I think that, not to get off on a tangent at all, but I think the ability, when we listened to records when we were younger, part of it was reading the liner notes. As you were listening to the record, you got to kind of have that experience of realizing all the people that it took, the studios and the engineers and the writers and the arrangers. And reading those liner notes is what made us want to be producers and writers, because we couldn't sing. So it was like, well, what else can we do? So anyway, those things are important. So we want to bring all of those elements back. And one of the things we're going to do on our album is actually, when you listen to, when you watch a movie like in Blu-ray, and you can listen to the director's commentary, so to speak, on how the scene was put together and that, we're going to do that on our album. So that
Producer's commentary.
That's nice.
Yeah, so that you can listen to it as a normal album, but if you want to go back and enhance the experience, and once again add value to the experience, you can listen to it with the artists talking about the making of the songs, why the choices were made, and those types of things. We just think that it makes it for a better music listening experience.
That's dope. That's long overdue. That's a brilliant idea.
Wow.